Are you thinking about moving to Northern Virginia or relocating to Washington, D.C., but not sure where to settle? In this video, I'm diving into the top 5 best areas outside of Washington, D.C. in Northern Virginia. These places are very different from each other. I think that you'll be able to find something that, is more your style. So there's going to be something for everyone. Let's help you find your dream spot in Nova. I'm going to name the top cities and towns in Nova, and I'm naming them from east to west from DC. So we'll start with the closest, and that's going to be Arlington, Virginia.
So within Arlington, there's, little neighborhoods within Arlington. Some of them that are very, very popular and pretty expensive as well. But there's one area here called Roslyn. This is Roslyn. Roslyn is, you can walk right across the Key Bridge here and go to Georgetown and go shopping. Georgetown is amazing. You would love it. And Roslyn's really close. You can walk right over to DC. There's Metro stop there in Roslyn, and there's just, it's got to be the closest place to DC there is. So now we're in the MLS, and I want to just show you some place properties that are typical that are in Roslyn. There's a total of 4 properties. And as you can see here, here's our price point. We've got a place for $3.4 million and $140,000. So they're kind of all over the place. I'll show you what's what. Let's start with the $140,000 property. This is a condo, and it's probably an efficiency, and it's in a building called River Place. And, this is going to be what you would get for $140,000. This is, there's the kitchen. It's an efficiency, and it's only 383 square feet. It's pretty small. And condo fees on this place are about $300 a month. So let's have a look at the kind of middle of the road place. And that's another condo, and it has 2 bedrooms. It's in the atrium building. This is about what you get for in the 900s condo. You have great amenities. You can look out the window and you can see that's Georgetown University there. This particular property, the condo fees are close to $1,400 a month. So that's a big factor when you're purchasing a property. And then let's go to the really expensive one just for fun. This is $3.4 million, and that's great views. That's amazing. Beautiful views here. It's a 3-bedroom, 2,655 square feet. This is in the Turnberry Tower, which is a really, really nice property. This is, a gorgeous property. A lot of room, beautiful, beautiful kitchen. It's really just fancy schmancy, pretty nice. So that's what you get. The condo fees here are $2,500 a month. So that's a lot. So anyways, that's Roslyn for you. The next area I want to show you is Ballston. Ballston is around this area. It's high rises, very modern area. You can walk to great restaurants. So now I'm going to show you some properties. There's this big span of how expensive places are. This time I'm going to have a look at the one that's $2.25 million. This place is 2 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, close to 3,000 square feet, and it's at the Residences at Liberty Center. This is a pretty fancy place. It's a penthouse. It's been customized, and it's just gorgeous. Great views. So, the old saying, location, location, location. If you have great views and you're in a really great location. So this place is really nice. With all the, custom cabinetry throughout. The kitchen is gorgeous. And I'm not surprised that this place is $2 million. That's a killer view right there. The condo fees are $2,341 a month. Pretty pricey. And then the lower placed property It's 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,165 square feet. And this is located in the Continental. It's on Glebe Road in Arlington. And this is about what it looks like. Very different than the over $2 million property, but hey, it's a great space. And if you really like being in the center of the action down in Arlington, this is, you get parking too. So this is a great place as well. The condo fees here are $747 a month. And just for fun, let's have a look at the one that's $949,000. This is kind of typical Arlington, and this is the property. Looks like it's needs a little cleaning up. If you're a handy person doing things for yourself, this is your kind of place. HOA fee, though, is $1,500 a year. That's great. And this is located over in Ballston Place. So this is Ballston for you. And the third place I wanted to talk to you about in Arlington is called Shirlington. Shirlington is located right down here in Arlington. Shirlington is a really popular neighborhood too, and there's tons of great restaurants. I mean, it's lots of ethnicities represented down in Shirlington, a lot of great neighborhoods and a lot of great restaurants. Let's hop on the MLS and have a look at something for sale in Shirlington. There's not a lot. So here's a home on Kenmore Court in Shirlington, and this is newer looking. It's great to have 2 garage, and it's a beautiful property here in Shirlington, and something like this goes for about $850,000. That sounds about right. This is a townhouse, an end row, and no condo fees, obviously, because it's a townhouse. One more thing about Arlington. When I think of Arlington, I always think of, the young kids living down there. When my daughter graduated from college, it seemed like that's where all her friends wanted to go live, and they were all getting apartments down in Arlington. Okay, so stick with me, because coming up, I'm going to share an area that combines top-rated schools, incredible dining, and an easy commute into D.C., pretty much like Arlington. So you don't want to miss this popular area. Next is Alexandria. When I think of Alexandria, I think of Old Town, because that's what everybody calls Alexandria. The part that's right on the water, there's an Old Town Alexandria, or just Old Town. They have cobblestone streets and really cute restaurants, really cute boutiques and shops to go into. And on the weekends, there's the famous Old Town Farmers Market, which is insane. You got to go. It's huge, big, beautiful flowers that you can get. Oh my gosh, it's great. Alexandria is it's really close to DC. It's just south of Arlington, and there's the Masonic Temple, the Robert E. Lee Boyhood Home, Mount Vernon, a ton of historic homes in Old Town that go for well over $1 million. There are some more modern developments in Cameron Station, Rosemont. I'm going to share my screen again, and I'm going to show you Alexandria. Again, here's Washington. We were just talking about Arlington before, and now we're going to talk about Alexandria, which is right down here, a little bit south of Arlington. Alexandria, right over here, is the Potomac River, and remember, DC's over here, and actually Maryland's over there too. But right here is Old Town. That's what I think Alexandria is really most well known for. And as you can imagine, it's pretty expensive to live in Old Town. But if you can score a place, then by all means, it's really, really nice. So there's tons of great places to live in Alexandria. All right, so let's have a look at some of the homes for sale in Old Town. So we can have a look at, see typical homes that are for sale, and they're probably just gorgeous. So I always like to look at the most expensive one first. So this one's $2.6 million in Old Town. And oh my goodness, this is right here is very typical of what it looks like downtown. That's so cute. Look at that. So here it is. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. It's a beautiful, beautiful home. spectacular. It's modern inside, but it's which is great, and has a little backyard and everything. So, and it's right down in Old Town Alexandria. Here's one for $984. Looks like this is a condo, and it is 985 square feet. This is the view. So here it is. It's been updated inside. Quartz countertops, gas, pretty a view of the river there. So that's very, very nice. This one is, 985 square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and the condo fees are $783. This one's 1.2, and it's got the quartz countertops as well. Looks just wonderful inside. Looks like it has a nice view, and you can see the river. Looks like it's in the same building of the one we were just looking at. And this one is 1,151 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's in Old Town Alexandria. And the condo fees are $847. So that gives you an idea of Old Town Alexandria. Here's one. That's really cute. This is really cute. There's the backyard. It looks really nice. So this is a townhouse in Old Town Alexandria, and this one is 1.75. So it's not cheap, I know, but location, location, location. So anyways, so that's Old Town Alexandria. Okay, so another area in Alexandria it's further away from Old Town, so it's not going to be nearly as expensive. But there's Cameron Station over here. Cameron Station has a mix of single family homes and townhouses, and I can show you an example of some Cameron Station places. So here's this home for sale. This is pretty typical of Cameron Station. That townhouse is close to $820, and then there's this one here, newer kind of townhouse. That one is $775,000, and a condo for sale here. This condo is again pretty typical of Cameron Station. There's no pictures, but this is the building. It's $419,900, and it is 1 bedroom, 2 bathrooms, and the condo fees are $520 a month. So that gives you an idea of what's available in the Cameron Station area. So if you're all about outdoor living and the vibrant community vibes, you'll want to hear about the next area on the list. It's a favorite for families relocating to Washington, D.C. So my number 3 town is Vienna, and we're moving further west. Vienna has a small town feel, but it's really close to D.C. It's only 17 miles away. It's very suburban and family oriented. In Vienna is the Wolf Trap, which is a place where they have concerts all the time. It's beautiful. They have really highly rated schools as well. So I'm going to show you where it is. I'm going to bring up Google Maps. Here is DC. You can zoom in. Oopsie. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, here's DC. And remember, we talked about Arlington. We talked about Alexandria. The main road from DC out to Vienna is going to be Route 66. Not going to lie, 66 really isn't a fun road to be on. So anyways, 66 travels east to west, and it goes all the way out to Front Royal. But right here is Vienna. Vienna is great. It has a cute little old town area, and really a great mix of older homes and just very classic. And you get a bigger yard in Vienna. So, if you have pets and you're thinking about, a yard for your pets, Vienna might be a great place to look at. All right. I'd love to show you some homes in Vienna. The Vienna homes, it's still going to be kind of pricey. So it's, definitely close to $1 million and up. So here's one for 1.695. It looks like it was a tear down and they built a newer home, or maybe they added on to an older home. There's a lot of tear downs in Vienna, so you can find something in an older neighborhood, but it'll be, really modern and updated. Here's one, very modern looking home in Vienna, beautiful for a family. Here's a typical older home. Well, not really that much older. It's probably built in the 80s. Here's a home in Vienna, great sized yard, and that's 1.225. Here's another one, and you can see all the snow we've been getting. And here's a great home in Vienna as well, and this one is 1.1 million. So Vienna's a great choice. It's, it's still pretty expensive. I hate to tell you, but welcome to Northern Virginia. And of course, I have to look at the expensive ones. Ooh, so here's one. This is the one that was over 5 million. So that's pretty cool looking. Looks like a party house. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it's pretty nice. So that's $5.85 million. Here's another beautiful property in Vienna. I think this is a new construction home. Yeah, I think it is. And that's 2.925. Here's another pretty modern looking home. Gorgeous garage door for sale. And this one's very modern, really pretty home. Yeah. So anyways, those are some examples of some homes in Vienna.
So Vienna has a lot of neighborhoods that have older homes, but people are buying the lots and then tearing them down and building, more modern homes. So I just wanted to show you a couple. Here's one. That's an older home in a Vienna neighborhood. And there's some more over there. And you can see there's new construction in progress up the road a little bit. And that's pretty typical for Vienna. Not every neighborhood, but a lot of them. Here's a well-known neighborhood in Vienna called Tamarack. It's off of Hunter Mill Road, and the homes were built in the early 70s. The median sales price in Tamarack is $975,000. The homes range in size from about 4 bedrooms to 6 bedrooms. And the square footage is about 2,300 to, say, 3,600 square feet. This is a great neighborhood in Vienna. There's mature trees, wide streets. It's a great place to raise a family. So number 4 is Reston. Reston's great. It's a planned community with real suburban feel, and there's lots of parks and trails and a lot of mixed use developments. I think the center of Reston would be Reston Town Center, and from there you can take the Silver Line Metro and go into D.C. if you need to. This is Reston Town Center. There's great shopping here. It's been around, since the 90s. I remember my husband and I bringing our daughter down here. When they first opened up, it wasn't hard to find a parking spot. Now it is. They have great shopping. There's an Apple store, movie theaters, hotels, great restaurants, and anything you could want here at Reston Town Center. Hey, while you're watching this cool footage of Reston Town Center, if you see any places that you think look really great, or if you've been looking around in Northern Virginia, drop a comment below and tell me which places you're interested in. There's single family homes, townhomes, and really modern condos. I'd say the median home price in Reston is probably around $600,000 and higher. But prices really vary if you're next to Reston Town Center in the metro. The Silver Line has really increased Reston's appeal, making it a really good hotspot place for commuters. I really want to show you what Reston looks like and where it is on the map. So let's check it out. So I'm just going to share my screen here and I'm going to pull up Google Maps. So as I said before, we're moving out west from D.C. Here's D.C. and here's Reston. Here's Reston.
This road 267 is the Dulles Access Road, and it goes right through Reston and it heads out to further west and heads over towards to the Dulles Airport. Love to show you some homes that you could find, the type of homes you can find in Reston. There are a lot of condos, and those are all the ones that we're seeing here in the 200,000 through even 435,000. This is over by Reston Town Center. So this is, typically what a condo over there at the Reston Town Center would look like. And it goes for 475,000, and the condo fees are 527 a month. That's let's look at single family homes in case any of you with families are looking for a little more space. Let's look at this one here on Bay Lane. This one's 1.2 million. Kind of has a different feel. This is a very typical Northern Virginia home. This is in Reston, and it's really nice. It has a 2-car garage, brick front, hardwood flooring throughout. So this is, this was probably built in the 90s, I would assume. Yep, 1998, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 2,500 square feet. And this one goes for 1.389. This one's on the lake. They have a little pontoon boat too. So, this is a great option if you want to live near the water. Here's a spectacular home for sale. Really different too. This one's 2.99, 4 bedrooms, 5.5 bathrooms. This one was built in the 80s, and it's on Lake Audubon. So that's a great option. So there's really a lot of different things available in Reston. Here's another one, very typical older Northern Virginia home, brick front, center hall colonial. It was built in 1970, and it's 979.9. So that kind of gives you a good feel for what's available in Reston. This is another very typical Reston home, probably built in the 70s. Yeah, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and this one is 1.190. So, it has a really big, looks like it has a really big backyard, which is really nice if you have a pet and kids. So anyways, those are the kind of homes that are available in Reston. This was a planned community. I think they planned it back in the 60s or the 70s. It's huge, but there's definitely new construction and newer homes here, but there's a lot of homes that were built, back in the 60s or 70s, so they're very, very unique. I just wanted to show you guys this neighborhood, one particular neighborhood in Reston. Are you thinking about moving to the DC area? Just please reach out to me. Let's set up a Zoom and we can talk, and you can tell me where you're going to be working or what kind of schools you want to be near with your kids, and I can help you find the perfect neighborhood for you and your family. So, are you still undecided? Well, wait until you hear about the final area on this list. It's where Nova meets small town charm with all the benefits of being close to DC. So the final destination is Leesburg. Leesburg is located in Loudoun County, and it's perfect for people who want a quieter, more rural vibe while still being accessible to the city. It's really rich in history and surrounded by a lot of wineries and rolling hills. It's really got a historic charm to it, but it's also modern and new. I think that's one of the big reasons why a lot of people like moving to Loudoun County and Leesburg, is because it's the schools are all newer. Most of the homes are newer, except for the downtown Leesburg historical part. But it's, a quieter lifestyle, but you're staying within commuting distance to DC. The median home prices are around 6 to 700,000 there's estates and luxury properties that are well over $1 million. Leesburg is really attractive to buyers who really want to have space and just scenic beauty when you're driving around, going through neighborhoods and that kind of thing. There's a big demand for townhouses and single family homes to buy and rent. So let's have a look at where Leesburg is. Here's DC, and if you drive out west, you're going to come out to Leesburg. Leesburg is very close to Maryland, as you can see. It's close to the Potomac River that we were looking at before when we were down in Arlington. So here's the Potomac River. There's Arlington. Potomac River is going all the way up here and goes off into Maryland. But anyways, there's Leesburg. So in Leesburg, there's mostly townhouses and single family homes. And then when you get out to western Loudoun County, you're going to find more luxury estates on more than 3 acres. And that's going to be all out here in western Loudoun County. I'd love to show you some homes in the Leesburg area so you can kind of get an idea of what to expect in Leesburg. Here's the single family home market currently. We have one home here that's close to 500,000. Going to be on a that's going to be on a this is not a really good example of Leesburg. Sorry about that. It's not a really very good example of Leesburg. All right, let's go back to the list. This right here, this is a very typical Leesburg property, typical Northern Virginia brick front, center hall colonial. And again, there's that snow we just got. So here's a beautiful home in Leesburg. And this is, if you're looking for more space and a backyard and, quiet neighborhood to walk your children and dogs, this is a great place to live. This one happens to be in Spring Lakes, which is in between Battlefield Parkway and River Creek. So just so you can get a reference here, there's Leesburg, there's the river, Potomac River, and then that house that we were just looking at is located right outside of Leesburg, right here, really near the Potomac River as well. Okay, so let's check out another one. Here's one, again, very typical for Leesburg. This one's close to 2 million. It's 1.976. This is located in River Creek. This is a country club golf course community in Leesburg called River Creek. Excellent tennis and great golf course in River Creek. So that's why it's so much. It's because it's a golf course community. And then we have this one here. It's a beautiful property, brick front. Again, 1.275. Notice the price difference because it's not in a golf course community. So, that's why that one was more expensive. And here's some new construction going on right here. It's a beautiful home that can be built for 1.580. And let's look at some more affordable properties here. Very tiny little home. It's really cute. It's adorable. And for sale, it's in Leesburg and it has a nice backyard. And that one is $624,800. Here's another one. Oh, this is really nice. I love that color. This one is probably built in the 60s, I would imagine. And this is a great little house. Yeah, 1969. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and it's going for a little under $700,000. And I'd like to show you some of a property that has 3 acres or more. This is a great one. This one's in Lee's Crossing. Lee's Crossing is located, Leesburg goes, up here as well. This is north of Leesburg down Route 15 up north. So that one goes for $2,050,000. Here's a really great one. This is located in Creighton Farms, which is a really exclusive neighborhood where a lot of athletes and execs live here. And that's a beautiful home. It's been on the market for quite a while. 7 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and then 3 half bathrooms. It's spectacular. I mean, it's on more than 3 acres, and this is Creighton Farms. It's really amazing. My jaw drops every time I drive through there. So anyways, here's one for sale. This is a lighter brick front exterior. This one's for $965. So that just kind of goes to show you what you can get in Leesburg if you were to consider Leesburg as your place you want to move to or relocate to. So the highlights of Leesburg is they have great schools in Loudoun County. You have access to the Dulles Greenway and the Tech Corridor. Leesburg has, historic homes and suburban developments and a lot of estates on larger lots. And so if you're looking for a little bit of a quieter lifestyle, Leesburg could be for you. Whether you're moving to Northern Virginia, relocating for work, or just dreaming of life outside of D.C., reach out to me directly. I'll help you find not just a house, but a community you'll love to call home. My contact info is below, and I can't wait to hear from you.